What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Salem here, and in this episode we're going to be doing the second half of the upgrades to the lighting in the 99. Okay, so in the last episode, if you guys remember, I had put the switchback turn signal light bulbs that were LEDs into the 99's front turn signals. I also did the upgraded hyper white LEDs for the fog lights. I was really happy with the way all of that looked, but the turn signals were not functioning correctly because LEDs have a lower resistance than traditional bulbs, and because of that it causes the flasher to flash at a higher speed. So I had to order an LED specific flasher, which I'd already done, but I got the wrong one. So the right one is in now. So I've already swapped that out. Let me show you what I did for that.
So installing the flasher was really pretty easy. If you look up inside here, there are three flashers or three relays together. The middle one is this flasher. This is the new LED flasher already plugged in. And then basically you can just tuck it back up in there in between those front two. To access that, you basically only have to pull this panel right here down, which sits up in here like this, and then the only thing that really holds it in are two of these, and then this light which goes in there.
Okay, so after swapping that, it does now flash at the normal speed, which is great, and from the outside of the car everything functions correctly. But just another heads up for anyone who's thinking about doing this, the inside indicators, if you have a bulb that's out, the turn signal will light up solid green even when you're not flashing it, as a way of showing you that you have a bulb that's out. Those lights are still on even though it flashes at the correct speed, and that even shows up in the heads-up display, which is pretty annoying. So odds are, before it's all said and done, I'm probably gonna wire resistors into those to correct that problem, and I'll probably do that as a separate video. But it does work perfectly fine from the outside now. The second problem that I had in the last video was the headlights, which were nice and bright looking before I changed, now look terrible next to the LEDs because they're noticeably more yellow and dimmer. So it just so happens I had someone give me a product I could use for that. I got a hold of a set of white LED headlights, and I don't have the box, so I'm going to insert a picture here of the kind that I got. So I put those in. A couple notes about that: they fit in the housings just fine. I didn't have any problem with that. They fit the factory wiring. That wasn't a problem either. But with this particular set, a problem that I did have was the ring that holds the headlight in wouldn't fit around the heat sink on the back of the bulb. Now, since I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep these long term or not yet, I didn't try to modify those or cut anything. I didn't want to get into all that with this video. So for right now, I put them in, they're nice and snug. The O-ring seals to the housing just fine. And I basically electrical taped around the seam really good to keep the bulb tight in there. If I decide to keep these, then I will modify the rings or get different rings to lock them in. But for the sake of right now, that's what I've got, just to see how I like it and everything. So everything is in, it works. I'm pretty happy with everything. So now I'm gonna show you what it looks like before and after. what do you think? Let me know down in the comments whether you like these, you think this is an upgrade or not, if you think I should try something different, or you have any suggestions for doing something different. I will say the visibility at night is pretty good now, and with the light being a lot more white, what you see is a little bit clearer. So I'm pretty happy overall, but still, like I said, I don't know for sure if I'm gonna keep these or not. My favorite part, I think, so far is the fog light bulbs and the turn signals, which I will probably end up putting in the other car too, if I don't go with something drastically different on headlights. I don't know yet, we never know. So that's still going on, but that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you think I should do next if you would like to down in the comments. Other than that, channel news, we're at 350 subscribers. I'm happy about that, and I really appreciate any sharing you guys are doing and trying to help raise awareness of the channel and get more people over here. But that's awesome. And shirts are still available, both designs. That link will be in the normal place down in the description, so check that out if you would like to help support the channel. And other than that, I will let you guys go for this week, and I will see you next week. Peace.